this is why I bring it to everyone's attention, is it's got a 10 million baht reduction in price.
All the years you've been here and all the experience you have, what would you advise someone looking to move to Phuket now?
We probably have at least a dozen more that I could have showcased now, but these are the creme de la creme.
Eric, thank you for joining us today. As the sales manager of Pulse, you and the team are out in the field. You've got your ears to the ground on the Phuket property market, fingers on the pulse, as it were. What's looking good for you right now? What would you say are the properties which are standing out at this time?
Right now, there are three that stand out, and they represent a variety of different price points and interest levels for either investors or residential buyers, right? So the first one is a really nice 2-bedroom Seaview condo in Kata. It's pretty sizable, 162 square meters, unobstructed sea views, large terrace. You can look out over the sea from just about anywhere in the property. It is fully furnished. It's ready to move into. It was developed by Raymond, and then it's managed by CBRE. So you've got lots of very reputable names, behind those two, right? Really good location. If you know Kata, it's right on the hillside there. You can get down to Kata Beach in a drive, really less than 2 minutes away. You can easily get down to Naihan, going around a really beautiful coastal road. You could probably do that in about 10 minutes. You can get over to Shillong and all the conveniences there in less than 15, right? The complex itself is really pristine. It's really, CBRE, they keep well-maintained properties, right? Infinity pool, jacuzzi, nice gym there. So it's a really nice property. It was listing for 25 million, but the owner has reduced it down to 23, bringing the price per square meter to about 142,000 baht per square meter, which is very, very competitive for the area. I've seen similar units in that area go for very close, if not over 200,000 baht per square meter. I even saw one today listing for 300,000 baht per square meter. So at 142, it's a really, really good deal, genuine deal. The owner bought it after COVID and is just looking to relocate for an easy retirement somewhere else in Thailand.
For those people that don't know Raymond Land was the developer of Kata Heights, and also they did Katamanda, and they've done a lot of stuff in Bangkok. Certainly when I've been to the Heights before, you get the feeling, and you can just see that it's particularly well managed. All the gardens are manicured. It's all done particularly well.
So that's the first one.
Right, so we'll leave a link below just in case anyone's interested in that.
Sure.
How long have you been in Phuket or living in Thailand?
So it's been, 18 years continuously.
All the years you've been here and all the experience you have, what would you advise someone looking to move to Phuket now?
Go out, explore, ask questions, lean on experts. I'd like to think that we are experts, but lean on independent experts as well to really dial down into what's most important to you. But as long as you have a trusted individual, foreign or Thai, willing to help you and somebody you can confide in, you're already off to a very, very good start.
Would a lawyer be able to fulfill that role of being a trusted?
Sure, absolutely. And you can find them in Phuket for sure.
Okay. Excellent.
All right, so moving up north of Phuket in the heart of Bang Tao, in Phuket's legitimately most sought after development of Laguna, is uber luxurious golfer's sort of paradise, right? A really nice villa. I believe the square meter figure is just over 1,100. Freehold land in Laguna. If buyers know anything about Laguna, it's hard to find freehold land inside Laguna. Those are normally leasehold units, right? This one is a freehold. So one major advantage there, right? It's a 7-bedroom unit. We've got 2 master bedrooms. We've got 2 kitchens. You've got 2 terraces, one on the ground level and one on the second floor looking over the pool, as well as the golf course. Expenses were not really spared in the building of this villa. The owner likes things very, very top end. Again, uber luxurious in terms of the villa itself. And then Laguna Complex. I mean, it's pretty safe to say it's what Phuket's most sought after complex. If it's top 3 for sure, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, on the golf course there.
You're very, very close to Boat Avenue, which is basically the hub of Bang Tao, and then Porto de Phuket. You don't even really have to go on some of those roads that have a little bit more congestion, to be honest. You can find the back ways. You can get in and out from your villa over to those areas really, really easily. So convenience factor in terms of restaurants, shopping outlets, convenience centers, that's all of those, as well as Bang Tao Beach itself, right? Definitely, a luxurious option, right, for those who are looking for it. The price on that one right now is 95 million, which honestly, when you look at everything, the freehold status, the 7 bedrooms adjacent to the golf course in Laguna, it's actually really reasonably priced.
Yeah. So that's just a little bit less than $3 million US.
Yeah. Recently built as well. So, you don't have to worry about anything being, degraded or anything coming down into disrepair. So a really, really nice property.
As far as I'm aware, also, there isn't actually any other new villas available on the golf course, nothing close to that size at all. So it's kind of standing in a market of its own.
Yeah, in terms of recent builds, absolutely. So then, staying within the Bang Tao area, we've got another villa. It isn't in Laguna, but it's just outside, probably couldn't be more than a kilometer away from Boat Avenue. So still very, very well located. In fact, you can use some of the back streets to get out to other areas of Phuket without having to go right into the center of Bang Tao. Speaking of another convenience here, it is a non-estate villa.
What does that mean, non-estate villa, for those?
Sure. So a non-estate villa means that while we don't have that gated community and those common facilities like a clubhouse or a common pool, it is a freestanding non-estate property, meaning you don't pay any common area maintenance fees. You don't have to sign up to any associations or be held to any sort of policies regarding builds or any other standards that you see in a lot of the shared communities around Phuket. That is one of the unique selling points of this unit itself. And then the other one really, and this is why I bring it to everyone's attention, is it's got a 10 million baht reduction in price.
Wow.
Right. So it started at 43 million. It's now down to 33 million. Quick check of my math. I think that's 23%, right? Price reduction. Alarm bells go off when you hear stuff like that, right?
Sounds I mean, that's almost unheard of. I've never even come across a 10 million baht discount or a 20.
Right. 20.
Talk about it in percentage terms. 20.
Over 20%.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, there must be a reason for that.
Right. Where's the catch, right? Sounds too good to be true. In this case, it really isn't. There is a fully legitimate reason for the price reduction. I'll prefer to actually share that with buyers who show genuine interest. There's a privacy concern in here, but what I do feel 100% comfortable saying right now to everyone out there is, it's not like it's a distressed property. There's no liens on the title. There's nothing untoward that you're going to find in the process of looking at the property, completing due diligence, nothing like that. It's a perfectly understandable reason, but again, issues with privacy with the owner, and we'll lay that all out there, documented proof for anybody who shows genuine interest. So a little bit about the villa itself. It's a 4-bedroom villa. You've got absolute bedroom parity in 2 of the bedrooms. Bedroom 3 and 4, they are literally identical. They're just one on top of another. So if you're a parent looking for bedroom parity with 2 siblings who fight over who gets the better room, you don't have to worry about that, right? You've got your master bedroom, master bath with an indoor and an outdoor shower in there. Adjacent to there, you've got bedroom number 2, which is also en suite. Actually, all four bedrooms are en suite. You can see the pool from just about everywhere in the house. And then the main room is really spacious and airy. It's got a vaulted ceiling, and on 2 parallel walls of this main room, it basically opens up almost completely each wall. The owner is from Germany, and he built his house to very, very high European standards. So the entire kitchen is all imported from Europe, as well as other parts of the house. You've got a rooftop terrace, which I've personally been there during the sunset, and I imagine the sunrise is just as peaceful. It's tucked away at the end of a side street, and every time I'm there, and I'm there quite often actually, there is no noise around. It's a really, really peaceful villa, and the pool itself is sizable. It's a oxygen. Pardon me, I'll have to get back to the technicals on it, but it's not a chlorine pool and it's not a salt pool. I believe it's oxygenated to the point where the owner has actually, to a couple of clients that we've brought back before, you can literally drink the water right out of the pool. So when you get into talking about technology and how really nothing was spared in terms of the build, that again goes to show who the owner is and the quality that he expected out of his own house. Again, the price makes it, I can't think of a better deal in a 4-bedroom villa in Bangtao. You cannot beat it. So whether you want to use it as a residential home for a family, or whether you want to rent it out and look at some serious ROI in terms of renting it out, I think it's probably better for a long-term rental, honestly. But you could take a gamble and try for the short terms over the high season, and maybe even do longer-term 6-month rental during the low season. It really is a versatile property. But either way, residential or investment property, who's ever going to come in and purchase this at the current price point, you can pretty much guarantee that you're going to get some returns in a few years or longer when you choose to resell.
Very interesting. So you mentioned you've taken some clients there already. Mm-hmm. How long has this price been reduced, this 10 million baht reduction?
Not more than 3 weeks.
Okay.
I would say 2 weeks probably since we got the official go ahead to reduce it down to that price.
Okay.
So there is a little sense of urgency in there, right? And the owner would obviously like to get it sold sooner rather than later. But that's where we're at with the price.
I mean, we've got 950 properties last time I checked.
Somewhere right around there.
On our website.
Yeah.
Is it hard to pick out 3?
No. I mean, obviously, I would like to think of what is genuinely of good interest to people out there. Right. I mean, whether it's terms of price point, luxury, or a lot of people are coming to Phuket for a lifestyle choice of being able to wake up and see the sea. Right. So you've got your Seaview condo, you've got your residential villa, and you've got that Uber exclusive villa in Laguna. So we probably have at least a dozen more that I could have showcased now, but these are the creme de la creme.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Looking forward to having you back next month with another 2, 3, 4 properties, depending on what we have. But appreciate your time.
My
I
pleasure.
hope that's interesting to the people watching.
Sure. And they're welcome to contact us with any interest, or even pass us along to somebody else who might be interested.
What's the best way to contact you?
Our WhatsApp line or our email. Email is info@pulserealestate.net. And our number escapes me right now, but I'm sure we can throw it up on the screen somewhere.
Thanks, Eric. Thank you very much.
Yeah.